What is going on, YouTube? Jordan with an O. And welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Not Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode we ended off with a troll fight. We've done some playing since then, just to get all the boring stuff out the way, like the intro and everything like that. But after the troll attack, the teacher we came with went to the wizard center or whatever to talk about the attack, so he was gone for a bit. And our friend Netta, Gryffindor girl, talked to us about why they were trying to get us, and I had an option to tell the truth or not, but I just didn't tell her because our teacher was like, oh, don't tell nobody, you know, so I don't want to go against him. But after that, I had a little visit in the Forbidden Forest, and that was pretty cool and pretty easy to get into for it being forbidden. We unlocked the room of requirement, so now we have all that to ourselves. Oh, and we unlocked Confringo. I don't know if it's a forbidden curse, but we got that in our arsenal. We can change our spells now. We learned how to level up. So.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
And last but not least, we got the broom. That's right. We got the broom, baby. So now we can do some flying, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Nice with it.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Look at that. Who you know clean like that? Look at that. Oh man. Killed my vibe. But yeah. We got all that. We can basically explore anything now. And I done a little bit of that, you know. Got this place, a little bit of this explored. A little bit of this and this. But yeah, that's basically as far as I went right there. The flying though, it's can't get over it. Cannot get over it. Oh. Alright. The teacher we came with, he came back from the wizard center or whatever. And now there's a mission with him, so I figured it's important and I wanted to save it for YouTube. So let's get into it.
I was hoping to see you.
Well, hello.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
Let me
He was a
explain.
student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Lovely to see you both.
Oh. Yeah, I hate that Peeves guy too.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Yep, my mask.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
4.
Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I think so.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well.
Yeah.
The trials were... You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then,
We're not alone.
We are not.
Oh.
Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
What? Cast what? What did you want me to do?
I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Oh.
Oh, I'm hot now. Oh no. He killed my streak. We're done. You shot me, sir. What the hell?
I will draw blood.
Who's this guy? Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Well, there goes that shot, huh?
Many goblins have always
That
been
was close,
antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Best head inside.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Oh, he's just gonna ignore what I said? Alright.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Yeah, I need that.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Confringo!
Yeah, there goes that broom.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not,
Yeah,
Professor.
that's alright.
We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward.
I tried to tell you.
Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more.
What? I'm out, man.
Stupefy. Repulsor. Confringo. Defender. Don't like the look of this. Defender. Confringo. Depulsor. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender.
That was it? Oh. Whoa.
Potato.
Oh my god.
Confringo.
Doing like that.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
20 minutes later.
Oh yeah, we're going in.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Keep the combo going.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No!
Defender.
I hit triple digis. Oh, hello.
Another pensive.
Oh, you don't see the big ass dude right here? Oh no.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday.
Who cares?
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Oh, okay. I don't have a good feeling about that girl though.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
What is this? Whoa, what is this? Oh yeah, look at that. Everything looks different now. Different season. I like that, I like that.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Give me it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Got the fall season going now. That means winter is next. Uh-oh.
You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
Traitor.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with the goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader.
Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
What?
Sirona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Sirona believes we have common goals, then it is possible that we can trust each other. Very well. I may know of
Like
something
you're the
that could help
goblin.
us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
Yeah.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. The witch considered herself a collector, and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Yeah, you're not coming with?
Nope.
Oh no.
Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! They're certainly persistent! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Incendio!
What? One
A
coin?
dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots better show this to Lodgok.
One coin is kind of
I
crazy.
know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Oh, well, look at you. Right
Lodgok,
here.
the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock.
They already have
I
it.
saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
This has become personal.
Expulso! What you've done, you pay for Expulso! Expulso!
Why is he turning over here?
Confringo! Potato! Stupid! Glacius! Confringo!
What?
Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Rest easy, my large friend. That's it.
There it is.
This is for Rookwood!
Ah, how delightful.
I don't care who you are.
Descendo. Confringo.
To your knees! Reductor. I've seen you.
Incendio.
Serve your mistress!
I think not. Descendo.
Oh.
That's stupid. You can do it. Stupid. Confringo. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Oh no.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service.
This guy.
First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Please wait here for hours? Wow, so worth it.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise. Boring!
Right.
That is why
Okay,
I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
Yeah.
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble.
The faculty tower. I'm not sure I should be going in there.
Oh, you needn't worry. You'll be perfectly fine if you simply mind you're not seen. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't even have to assign it.
Alohomora.
Oh no. Reminds you of Skyrim.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
You're right, you're right. I know. Cast
Revelio.
Who cares?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
There's Weasley?
So?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Damn. Teachers really be talking shit about us.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora.
Okay. Okay, I got it now.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have roles. One of those goblins.
Well, hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class
Aloha Mora.
Let me see if I got it. Fuck that. Ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way.
Tentacular? Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
They started me at the beginning, bro. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Oh.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
That's right.
Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about
Poppy.
Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Oh, hell no.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some... What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think.
What?
Yo, what is this guy doing?
What are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Back. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I gotta watch out for that guy right there.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Oh.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
I hope so.
Stand back.
What is this?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
You gotta bow, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
She's hungry too. I don't get to ride it? Alright, well, that's gonna wrap up that episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm still gonna be playing this game on my own time, but when I get to an important spot, or I think it's gonna be like a good spot, I will start recording, put together a little episode. I just don't think you guys want to see me like playing like hours of this game, because I don't know, I don't think it's the most enjoyable to watch. But if I put together montages and just compilations of different missions that I do that I think is fun, then yeah, that's how I'll make these Harry Potter videos. Just come out with them like that, you know. Just like a few missions, some side activities, some action fights, and some broom flying too. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, I'm not asking you to like or subscribe, but I would definitely appreciate it. And if you guys want to see more of this game, you guys are always welcome to come back for more. And I will see you guys in the next one.